Today I'm looking at the Holikme garage door bottom seal and flexible threshold ramp. I'll show how it installs, what it actually seals, and where it can fail. I'm using a screencast walkthrough instead of live footage. For technical reasons, I can't include an unboxing or shots of the product in place. You will find a link to purchase this and other models at a discount in the description below the video. You can place your order right now. Let's check the basics and then the details that matter day to day. The kit is a rubber bottom seal paired with a low-profile ramp-style threshold.
Did you know that the best discounts on Amazon last only a few hours? That's why I launched 2 channels where I publish the highest discounts on Amazon products in real time every day. Follow the link in the description and subscribe to our Threads and Telegram channels right now to consistently save money on your everyday purchases.
The goal is simple. Close the gap under the garage door so wind, rain, dust, and bugs stop getting in. The rubber compresses when the door closes. The ramp helps divert water and gives a wider surface for the seal to land on. If the floor is a bit uneven, the ramp can bridge small dips better than a narrow bottom strip alone. Expect improvement in drafts and light splashes. Heavy wind-driven rain still depends on how straight the door sits and how flat the concrete is. Prep matters more than the brand. Clean the floor where the ramp will sit, degrease and dry it well. Any dust will ruin adhesion and you'll blame the seal. Mark a straight line with the door lowered to the point where the seal barely kisses the ramp. Lift the door, dry fit the ramp, and trim the ends to fit the width. Avoid forcing it long. Compression can cause ripples that pool water. When you glue it down, press evenly and put some weight along the strip while the adhesive cures. Give it time. If you close the door too soon, the ramp can slide or the bond will be weak. The bottom seal installs into the door channel or seats against the door face, depending on your setup. Check your door type before you start. Some doors use a retainer track that accepts a rubber strip, others rely on the threshold only. If your door has deep gaps at the corners, you may still see tiny light leaks even with the ramp. Adjust the door stops on the sides and consider a side and top weather strip kit to finish the perimeter. Fit and feel are solid once cured. The rubber is flexible enough to conform but firm enough not to fold under the wheel path. Expect a faint rubber smell for a couple of days after install. It fades with ventilation. Rolling a car over the threshold is fine, but go slow at first to avoid shifting it during the first week. If you run a floor jack or heavy toolbox over it, keep to the center and avoid sharp edges digging into the rubber. There are real trade-offs. The ramp adds a small lip at the entrance. If your door already barely clears the floor, the added height can make the opener strain or stop early until you adjust the travel. On very rough or sloped concrete, water can find the low side and sneak through. In freezing climates, ice buildup against the ramp can glue the door to the floor. A light silicone wipe on the rubber helps. Adhesive choice is critical. Use a quality construction adhesive or polyurethane sealant rated for concrete and rubber. Cheap glue means a redo in a month. Performance in daily use is what counts. With a clean install, drafts drop immediately. Leaves stop blowing in, and fine dust lines near the door go away. Bug traffic at night is much lower because the light leak is smaller. In a steady rain, the ramp sheds most runoff, and the compressed seal stops the drip line under the door. In extreme storms, you may see wetness inside a few inches, which is normal for any threshold system. Maintenance is simple. Sweep the ramp, wash it now and then, and check adhesion at the edges. If a corner peels, lift gently, clean, and re-glue. If the bottom seal wears at the points where the panels meet the concrete, trim the frayed bit and reassess alignment. Expect years of service if the substrate was prepped and the adhesive had full cure time. My take is straightforward. This is a practical upgrade if your garage has a daylight gap or if you're fighting dust and small critters. It's not magic. It won't fix a warped door or a floor with big waves, but it improves comfort fast and for a reasonable cost. Install patience pays for itself the first windy night. If you need a perfect weatherproof barrier in sideways rain, plan to pair this with proper side and top seals, and make sure the opener travel is tuned after the added height. If this was useful, hit like and subscribe. It helps the channel and tells me to keep testing simple fixes that make a real difference.